5 reasons why the most successful people fail more than others. When we think of successful people, we often picture highlight reels, the awards, the achievements, the big wins. But what we rarely see are the countless failures that pave the way to their success. Here's the thing. The most successful people fail more than others because they're not afraid to. They embrace failure as part of the journey. So if you are curious about why failing hard makes these individuals highly successful than the others, come let's dive into why that is and what we can learn from them. 1. They take more risks. Success doesn't come from playing it safe. The most successful people are bold risk takers. They venture beyond their comfort zones, try new things, and pursue daring ideas, fully aware that failure is a possible outcome. But with each risk comes the potential for growth and breakthrough. Think of entrepreneurs like Elon Musk or innovators like Thomas Edison. Their failures were simply the stepping stones to revolutionary achievements. So dare to take that leap. Your greatest success might be just one bold risk away. 2. They see failure as an opportunity to learn. Where most people see failure as the end, successful individuals see it as a lesson. Each misstep provides valuable insights into what works and what doesn't. This mindset shift turns failure from a dead end into a detour towards improvement. Michael Jordan famously said, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games, and that is why I succeed." Failure taught him resilience, strategy, and the importance of persistence. So learn to embrace your failures, cause each one is a lesson guiding you closer to your goals. 3. They aim higher and dream bigger. Setting small, easily achievable goals might mean fewer failures, but it also limits growth. Successful people set ambitious, often audacious goals. The higher the aim, the greater the chance of falling short, but also the greater the potential rewards. Even when they fail, they're still ahead of where they would have been if they'd aimed lower. It's about reaching for the stars, knowing even if you fall, you'll land among the clouds. So dream big, aim high, and don't be afraid to stretch beyond your limits. You're capable of more than you think. 4. They persist through setbacks relentlessly. What separates successful people from the rest isn't the absence of failure. It's the refusal to give up when failure strikes. Persistence is key. J.K. Rowling faced multiple rejections before Harry Potter was published. Imagine if she had given up after the first or second rejection. Persistence transforms failure from a stopping point into a stepping stone. People who become more successful treat setbacks as temporary, never letting them define their journey. So when you encounter setbacks on your journey to success, keep pushing forward, because every setback is just a setup for an even greater comeback. 5. They view failure as fuel for success. For the most successful individuals, failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of it. They don't take failure personally or let it define them. Instead, they see it as data, feedback, and a natural part of the creative and growth process. This perspective reduces the fear of failure, allowing them to take bolder actions without being paralyzed by the possibility of things going wrong. They use failure as fuel to drive them forward. So when you come across failure, instead of blaming circumstances, let your failures ignite your passion and determination. They're the very fuel that powers your success. Final thoughts. If you're afraid of failing, remember this. Every successful person you admire has failed, often more times than you can count. The difference is, they didn't let it stop them. They learned, adapted, and kept going. So the next time you face failure, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow? Because that's where real success begins. Not in avoiding failure, but in rising every time you fall. Stay resilient, keep learning, and never give up. Your success story is still being written. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe now and join a growing community of ambitious people transforming their lives with the right mindset. Hit that subscribe button and let's start winning together.